What up, Verona? It's Charlie again with Alder updates. Today, rather than give you an update per se, I wanted to ask for your help, ask a favor. For anybody who knows me, you'll know that I say three things all the time, sort of three catchphrases I use over and over and over again because I believe them. One of them is you're on this planet exactly once. So whatever it is you're going to do in this life, now's the time to do it because you're not getting a second chop at it. Second thing I say is that many hands make light work. And the third thing I say is you don't get if you don't ask. And so on that vein, I'm seeking your help to do the thing that I need to do while I'm on this planet, and that is to help people and to make things better. And so my politics, I guess I want to explain a little bit about how I'm approaching this job. I feel like decisions in government can probably fit neatly if you try hard enough into one of four boxes, and all of those boxes relate to justice: economic justice, social justice, racial justice, environmental justice. And I think if that is your foundation, and you use that to guide you in your decision making, I can't see how you go wrong. If you understand that all people deserve justice in those ways. And so what I'm interested in doing today is sort of detailing out a more thorough platform. And this may sound silly. It's, local government. But in my opinion, local government's where it's at, and it's how you make the most impact. It's what affects people most directly every day. And so what I'm interested in doing is identifying the things that need to be done in Verona to make Verona a wonderful place and to ensure that everyone who lives here receives economic justice, social justice, racial justice, environmental justice. And so using that as your guide, I'm challenging people to help me think of platform items. So you might be asking yourself, what do I mean, or what does Charlie mean when he talks about justice? And how does that apply to the context of local government? So when I talk about things like environmental justice, what I mean by that is what are the things that we need to do in local government, Verona, to ensure that our planet is habitable and healthy for our children, for our grandchildren. When I think of social justice, I think of, all of our children having access to being successful in life. So our children, the special ed kids at the high school or the elementary school or the middle school, how can we ensure that we're giving them everything to be successful? I happen to work in special ed, so that came to mind. Or I have a history in special ed and social services. Talking about, racial justice. What is it that we can do to ensure that everyone feels welcome in this city? What can we do to promote, businesses owned by people of color? How can we be better and do better? When I think of economic justice, I think of affordability in this town. How can we ensure that we don't price people out of being able to live here if they want to, including ourselves, by the way? How do we ensure that the service workers who we want to work in all of these retail places that we have, how are they able to live here and thrive and do well and be a part of our community? So those are the types of things that I am thinking about. And again, I want your ideas. How do I would like. I feel like I'm starting to ruffle some feathers, and I feel like I'm either going to have an illustrious career in politics, or I'm going to have the world's shortest career in politics. Either way, that's fine. But what I want to do is maximize my time. And so, what are the things that I can be championing? What are the things that you want to see that address those issues for people, and that I can be pushing that barrow for? So please give me ideas. I might tack on a couple of just ideas that or things that I've seen just recently at the end of this, but look forward to your responses. So thanks so much.